soon. Take care.
Like dun, 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 dun. Okay, I reloaded today. Today. Chris, the tweets are out. Yes, they are, my friend. How sweet it is. Okay.
Oh, sweet. We on YouTube.
Mama on YouTube? Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Guys, welcome as we start the PinstripeStrong podcast. Oh, I put on here that we were going to start at. Well, all right. Well, I guess we're starting early. Sorry. Who? All right.
I was gonna say how sweet it is.
Oh yeah, well, you know we had to say that.
Oh my god.
You already know we gotta say that.
I'm almost done with the link. Posting it right there.
Chris with the sneaky link.
With the sneaky link. Hey yo.
Christian Dior.
She looked the wizard up.
Are we live? Yes, we are. We're live on YouTube. What's good? Elizabeth. Yay. If we could let the Discord know and the people of the chat people know, please. Hey.
It's up on the IG's IG.
Yeah, it's up on the IGs. All right, cool. All right, so I think I'm ready to start. Are you ready to start, Chris?
I'm ready to go.
Fired up. Ready to go.
Do my job. Help my team.
Play my game and shit.
Let's go, right, baby.
How sweet it is.
It's been a minute, yo.
In a minute, guys. It is June 2nd of 2022, and the New York Yankees just finished sweeping the halos off the halos. Put them horns on them Yankees' heads, and halos are kicked out of here.
Sound like Duke Nukem.
It sounded a lot better in my head when I said it. Guys, it is awesome. We are here. We are live on YouTube. The chat is coming in. People are hyped. The vibes in the stadium were elite. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about 3 up, 3 down. We're going to talk about the series. We're going to talk about all that. And more on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
Here we go now. Hey. Check the beat now. The beat is dropped.
Aha.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, what is going on, y'all? It is your boy JoezMcfly and the New York Yankees, your New York Yankees, the best fans in the world. Just got a taste of what playoff baseball is at the stadium. I am your boy Joez. I am here joined by Christoph. Keith is here in spirit.
Was goody.
But on WFAN, Talking Yanks probably. And we are here. We are the PinstripeStrong podcast, where we are seriously not serious about taking things too serious. And we live and die by 27 outs, because that's what it's all about. Chris McFly, how are you?
Yo, get your 27 outs t-shirts, yo.
That's a fact.
Man, it's dope. Man, coming into the series, like, or you could, well, at least me, I'll speak for myself. I was thinking about Dan, Trout, Shohei, he's gonna pitch too, Walsh, you know what I mean? Like, they got some guys over there. I was not expecting this at all. And today's game, I mean, you were there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna talk about that. But if today's game at home was like the energy was just freaking insane, I could just imagine being in the stadium, going through it. But happy that we won, and we're just gonna keep going, man. Just keep rolling through people, rolling through teams, and keep winning, man. I love this. How you feel?
Feeling great, man. I took Noah to the second Yankee game of his second Yankee game of the season, and that was great. I haven't taken him since opening day because I don't know, bro. Like he was just wilding out on that day, and they just, some of the games are late and all of that stuff, so it's kind of difficult. And yeah, so I was just like, all right, so what are we gonna do? I went to the first game today, then I went to the second game. I'm like, yo, is it good? Like, are we able to, basically, I'm thinking in my mind, are we going to get these games in or not? And, yo, we got them in. I was very pessimistic about it. I was actually pissed off that I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you guys not calling the game? But I guess it doesn't make sense to call the end of the first game and then say, oh, but we got an open window for the second one. Probably doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. So that's it with that. But yeah, feeling good.
That's good, man.
Good shit. And I hope that you guys are doing great in the chat. I mean, the Yankees are giving us a lot to cheer about, a lot of great things to cheer about, a lot of good storylines, a lot of first world problem shit to think about and say, yo, why are we even, like, we shouldn't even be complaining about this shit right now because we're winning. Do the Yankees still have the best record in baseball right now? Dodgers got swept. I think they do.
They got swept by the Pirates, so that's
unbelievable.
A good guess that yeah, we do.
Okay, good.
Joey Stats could correct me if anything, but shout out to Joey Stats. But
what is Joey's name on YouTube? I don't even know what the fuck his name is. Anyway, what the fuck is his name on YouTube? I have no idea. Anyway, man, so all right, so real quick, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 3 up, 3 down, where we talk about 3 good things that happened in the series and 3 bad things that happened in the series. Trust me, there are bad things, but trust me, there are good things as well. People are saying that they missed the Twitch emotes. I understand. I'm going to get the emotes loaded onto YouTube. Don't worry about it, Katie. Apparently, YouTube has emotes. If you don't know what we're talking about because you're listening to the podcast, we switched over to YouTube to do our podcast, and then people are dying to go ahead and like use their emotes. I know they are, so I feel you. I get those uploaded. Don't worry about it. I get them uploaded. All right, so we're in YouTube. If you ever want to join, go to youtube.com/C/PinstripeStrong. That just sounds so complicated. All right, anyway, so next week on Twitch.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Wilding out. All right, so 3 up, 3 down from the series that was the Yankees versus the Halos. The Los Angeles Angels of the Bronx face off against the New York Yankees of the Bronx.
Yo, Shohei does not like the stadium. Yo, he hates
Shohei hates Yankee Stadium. He fucking, bro, he hates it.
Yo, I'm like, no wonder you chose the West. Bro, because this is like, I see you again over here. You got rocked, but
again, bro, smack DVD. You heard?
I mean, he pitched a little better, a little better. But 3 up, the first up, bounce back energy, man. This is a different team. This is a team that doesn't stay down too long or too much. Lost 2 straight to Tampa after winning the first 2, and they were like, you know what? F it, yo, sweet. And that's what you do, man. That's what winning teams do. Winning mentality. Love that, man. What you think about that, Joe?
I think you're correct. I think just
All right, next up.
It's the next up. No, I think you're right, bro. Just being able to go ahead and, you freaking sweep. That means you ran through the tape, especially on, on a doubleheader today with the rain. It's so easy, Chris, to just, hey, we won the first one. How many times have we seen that? And mail it in for the second, and it's like, man.
I gotta be real. When I saw the lineup, I'm like, boy, I know. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What we doing, man? Come on, boom. But no. Second up, Monty's first win of the season.
Monty, first win of the season. That is great because he was battling. I feel like he got to the point where he was like, you know what? Fuck. When he got into that, when he got into the dugout, they all clapping and shit. And he's like, nah, guys. Nah. But deep down inside, he's like, fuck yes.
Bro, they scored the most. I think they did like eight. The how many runs they scored in Monty's start? It was like worth 6 Monty starts.
Yo,
because bro, they never scored for that man. He finally got his win. This is crazy. Eric Bolin tweeted this. He said Jordan Montgomery has allowed 3 earned runs or fewer in each of his 10 starts this season, and 2 runs or fewer in 8 of those starts. He's allowed 3 runs or fewer in 34 of his 40 starts since the start of 2021.
It has 1 win since that,
including 25 of his last 27 starts since June 20th.
Yeah,
2021. A lot of numbers there. Congrats to Monty. We want to see more wins. Third up, the offense. It looks like it's back. I mean, obviously today was a little crazy, but they scored some runs, man. They scored some runs this series.
Oh, they did. They definitely scored some runs, which is great. We know Giancarlo's missing. He is missing, and he looks jacked. We seen him in the series again. Homie's back, and he's jacked. And
Detroit might see him.
Detroit might see him.
Oh my God.
Let's go. So I'm with that. So, so that is good. So the offense looked kind of good, man. They were kind of base hitting people, and how many homers they had in that first game? 4.
Yeah,
they had Glaber, Charge.
Yeah, they had. Let me see. I got it.
Carpenter.
Right. They had Trevino.
No. In the first game of the doubleheader.
Let me see here.
Judge homered.
Carpenter and Trevino homered.
Trevino homered in the first of the doubleheader.
It was the first game. Yeah, because the second game it was Torres, Judge, and DJ. Let me see Trevino. Let me see Homer.
I'm not talking about the first game. I'm talking about the first game of the doubleheader today.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, Torres, Judge, and DJ Homer.
And Carpenter.
And Carpenter as well. Yep.
Okay, so 4 homers. Okay, yeah, so it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Is Chris in an alternate universe?
No, my bad. No, my bad. You said first game, so that confused me. My bad. But yeah, first game of the doubleheader. Yeah, Carpenter. That insane, B. Insane. A couple other runs were scored. With a double and everything like that. But yeah, man, the offense itself, man, I like that. They're putting hits together, putting great at bats together, making the pitcher work. You love to see that.
Yes, for sure.
But 3 down, man. That was enough with the 3 up, right?
Yeah.
All right, 3 down. We got. Yeah, I gotta. I know you said it that about the whole rain delay thing, but yeah, the whole rain delay situation, I give it a down.
What was the situation?
Having to go back out there for the 9th. But I mean, I get it.
They had to.
I get it, but it's weird because there's people waiting around or whatever. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's
you know what we could give it down to?
What?
How about making the people wait around at the stadium for like an hour and a half, or whatnot, or an hour, whatever it is, whatever time that they call, like making people come all the way out. And they buy concessions and they buy food, they buy all of that shit, and all of that shit just to go ahead and just bang the game, bro. Like, I could have went to the Ranger. I mean, we could have done other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Ranger game.
I had tickets, bro, and then they were like, when I called them when the game got banged, they were like, oh, well, like, we don't have it. I'm like,
No, that definitely deserves a down. That is the down. Having people go all the way over there and be like, no, nah, you good. And then the people that basically bought tickets to see Shohei pitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
well,
even though he
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's Shohei, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a little crazy. That's a down. Second down, Joe Madden. What are you talking about, Joe Madden?
What was he talking? I don't know. I was in the stadium. What was that about?
No, he was talking about the Yankees. He said Joe Madden thought that the Yankees were picking up on Angels pitches through natural means, quote unquote. They're really good at reading pitchers. They're very good at.
How about your pitchers stop tipping?
He said some version of that 4 or 5 times. He says, I'm not accusing anybody of anything except that they're good at it. So why are you bringing it up?
I don't get it. So you're mad that, oh my God, these guys are really good at seeing my pictures. Like, why? We're giving them the sign. Bro, so stop. I mean, it just feels like an easy answer. Don't do it.
Yeah, that is so weird. The last up.
Down.
Donaldson.
That's down.
I mean, the last down, Donaldson. Sorry about that.
Donaldson, we got good energy going here, and then Donaldson finally gets interviewed, and then he's talking about like, Willems. What the hell was that? Chris D'Amigo with the super chat gave us $20. Says nobody beats the Riz. Splat Elite. We are Joe's. And then another marine animal there that we shall not discuss. All right. Well, what I will say.
What is it?
No, just a fish.
Okay.
Speaking of fish, I need to go fishing soon.
That's cool.
Damn, Chris, your freaking volume turned up crazy. Hold on a second. It's fine. I'll just lower you here. All right, go ahead.
That's cool. No, that's cool. Yeah, Donaldson, you're messing up the vibes, B. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm so shocked that my teammates did not have my back, homie. Like,
nobody had your back.
You ruined the first vibe. Like,
yeah, like you're the one trying to be like, trying to talk shit, and it's like, yo, bro, relax, B.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are you doing?
No, man, but yeah, Donaldson, you are a down. You better not come back with some bullshit, B. You better come back.
Come back ready to play.
Yeah, come back ready to play and stop that nonsense. That was 3 up.
3 down.
Down. What is your
3 up, 3 down?
Three down of the series.
I'm gonna stop saying that.
Yeah, we gotta stop. Real quick news before we get into the game. Esteban Flores was sent back down. Obviously, Stanton, he should be back pretty soon. They're talking about maybe this weekend or maybe the beginning of the following series after that. Chapman will play catch. There is no time frame for his return. And that's what we got.
Yes, that's what we got there. All right, well, Chris, now let's talk about the Angels. Let's talk about this 3-game series that happened over the course of 2 days, I guess.
A lot of action.
How do you feel about what are your takeaways from this series, I guess, and with the Angels?
My takeaway in the first game, the defense.
Okay.
It was, I mean, we've talked about it, how, it was shaky for a period there and then it got better, but this one is like a lot of emphasis on defense, making the play. So I've seen a lot of that as well. Trevino, he threw a runner out. He threw, I think he picked them off. IKF also had a great play as well. Rizzo had a dope play. So we're seeing a lot of that. Trevino had himself a freaking game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he homered. He had the okey doke. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Chris,
Judge robbed the homer. He robbed Shohei. To begin the game.
Chris.
So it's like, it's dope, man.
I don't want to say anything, but Trevino comes to Jomboy meeting, goes 3 for 4. I mean,
It's insane.
he goes 3 for 4. And you know what? We did see Jimmy Herget, and he came in and he shut shit down too.
He did.
I sent him like a thing on I tagged him and I said, hey, by the way, those runners on base are not your runners. Like, so I mean, if you give them up, they're not yours. It's fine. It's totally fine. So like that, like we're okay with that. He liked the tweet. So
now what do you like about what stood out to you about this game?
I thought that this was going to be a good test for the Yankee pitching staff because I felt like a lot of people are not giving them credit. You know, there's a guy out there that's saying, should I play the sound, Chris?
No.
No, I'm going to play the sound. I have to. We haven't talked about Chris.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and play the sound. This guy, listen, it's weird that people actually get paid to do this and just kind of like talk nonsense. Davis Samson actually came out and he was just saying, you know, that he was basically talking about the Yankee pitching staff, and now I can't find the freaking tweet. He was talking about the Yankee pitching staff and how basically they're overrated, and I don't want to put freaking words in his mouth. Where? Oh, I found it. Oh my God, thank you.
He said the Yankees were trash.
All right, here we go. Hey, are you guys ready to listen? All right, let's go.
They've gotten decent pitching, nothing great. Cortez has been their best pitcher, believe it or not. Severino is a middle of the rotation to bottom of the rotation guy. Even Cole is only a 2-3. If I am Brian Cashman, I've got to get a ring for Hal Steinbrenner. I've got to go out and bring in an ace. I've got to find a way. They've gotten decent pitching, nothing great. Cortez has been their...
Bro, the funny thing about that, he's got a graphic right next to his head that shows Garrett Cole with a 3.12, Severino with a 3.38, Montgomery with a 3.30, Taillon with a 2.49, and Nestor Cortez. He says their best pitcher is like Nestor Cortez. Believe it or not, like he's ass. Like he's the worst pitcher in the rotation.
See, but
Cortez has got now after this series has a 1.50, Chris.
I don't understand people. Like, you know, you could just easily look it up. Like, there's one thing about talking shit, and then there's just talking nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, the numbers are available to you. B, like,
Google is free.
I don't understand. B. Like, are you even watching the game? Like, to be talking about them?
Yankee by nature. That's David Samson. By the way, he is the former GM of the Marlins. All right, whatever. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So there's people saying that, but the reason I play that is because I was saying that like a big test because the Angels' offense is a really good offense. Those top 4, top 5 hitters are really good hitters. You know, with well, we've seen what Jared Walsh did, what Ward is doing, and there's Ohtani-san who barely like flicks the ball, and that ball is like almost flying out of the park. There's Mike Trout. We whisper Mike Trout's name. We're in here. We just don't want to anger the man. And you know, like their offense is legit and it has pop. Even Marsh at the end of the lineup is good, and people like Wade or Pesky and like. Yeah, I know. It's like yeah. I mean him as well. Like
he was good too.
They have a good offense, and coming into this series, the Yankees led the league in homers. However, they were tied with the Angels. So, and the Yankees pitching shut them down. You know, whether it's Nestor, who at this point you can't be impressed anymore. I mean, you could be impressed, but you can't be surprised. Is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. You can't be surprised anymore. Taillon, what he did tonight, you know what?
Monty.
Monty did as well. Sorry, in his first win, and it's just like Yo, the pitching stat. This is the first time, Chris, in years that I'm like thinking about other stuff and not saying the Yankees need starting pitching. When was the last time that you had a Yankee team that you could say that? I'll wait.
2009.
No, that pitching staff needed. That pitching staff had to go 3 starters deep. Remember?
Yeah.
In the playoffs, we had to play everybody on 3 days rest.
Even Pettit. When we got to that point,
Yeah.
But, I mean, we had 3 guys. You know what I mean? Like we had Burnett, Pettit, CeCe. There's been years that we're like, yo, we probably got like 1 or 2.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like,
not even
that
09.
we could trust that we're comfortable with to go out there but to have all 5.
Yeah.
All 5?
All
It shows
5.
like
All
fucking-
5 can pitch 9. All
Yeah.
5 can pitch 8. I'll say 8. 8. All 5 can pitch 8. Like today,
And
Taillon was taking out. Well, no,
and-
Nestor was taking away 80 pitches today. in the
Insane.
8th?
Insane.
I love it. I
Bro,
love
and
it.
then to add insult to injury to the other 2019s, we got one of the best bullpens. You know what I mean? And that's with shorthanded.
Yeah.
A shorthanded bullpen.
Yeah.
We still don't have Loizaga. We still don't have Chapman. We still don't, obviously we lost Green for the year. So yeah, it's great. I feel great. It's been a long time. And then obviously our offense,
Mm-hmm.
ready to go, B.
Yeah. Yeah. Danny Trejo in the chat says Cole, Severino, Monty against the Tigers. Good luck, Tigers. Yankees have a 706 winning percentage. They're 21 games over 500. I mean, the next goal is obviously 25, right? 36-15. The Blue Jays have won 8 in a row, guys. And they're still, 5.5 out. Like, you would think a run like that would make a big dent. They've only gained 1 game in that stretch. So, Salvi.
Don't lose.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to Hicks.
Shout out to
First game.
Hicks. Yes.
Shout out to Hicks.
Shout out to Hicks. We got to give
Sure.
him credit.
Gallo, he did have 2 hits in this game. You got to give him that. We mentioned earlier, Judge robbed Shohei.
Chris,
People all over.
can
People
you
all over
believe,
talking
and
about-
you posted on TikTok,
Yeah, I did.
the comments?
I saw you. Bro, I'll be in there having mad fun, B. I'll be in there having mad fun on TikTok. Yo, everybody is at any play that Judge makes, he makes it look so smooth, so easy. So people, because of his size and because he's so good, so people like, no, that's routine. There was a ball that he ran all the way to the track to catch. Oh, that's a routine fly ball. Excuse me? Oh, nah, he just had to jump a little bit. He exaggerated. He wasn't even a home run.
Quick question.
What?
Do you feel like that ball was going to be a home run?
From the side angle, it could have.
I think it would have been a home run.
At least like bounce off the top and then go in.
Yes. I think it would have been a home run. Just because it would have definitely been a home run in my opinion. So I think that people need to understand a 6'7" Judge jumping as high as he can is not like your regular rinky-dink 6'1" outfielder jumping as high as they can. Like Judge is like jumping, to the heavens to get that. And first of all, Ohtani had no bit. Like he hit it up in the air. I'm like, oh, it's a pop up. That's a pop up, right? And it's like,
you said it yourself. You was like, yo, that's a pop up, right? Like you said it yourself, but it like it was gonna go out.
She kept going, bro.
That shit kept. You know what this reminds me of? B is the whole thing with damn, his name escapes me. The second baseman from the Red Sox back in the day.
Pedroia
Pedroia and Cano.
Okay.
because Pedroia is so small, and he makes the plays that Cano makes looks so smooth. Pedroia had to like go all out and throw himself and do all this shit. So that also he got the gold gloves, he got the nod.
Yeah.
But Cano made it look so simple. And now Judge, he's like, oh, a flop. You know what I mean? Like, so people, I hate that. The whole thing with the strike too, because it's like he's paying for being Judge, being big, being brolic, being tall. Like, he pays for it.
Well, I mean, so that first game was good. I mean, we had that offense. There was the one run that Monty gave up, which was that homer. Listen, the Angels are pissed off because Syndergaard came in here and 2 1/3 later he gave a 5 earned. The only pitcher that pitched well was the one that they probably didn't expect to pitch well because he only pitched well during his no-hitter. They rocked Ohtani again in this series. I thought the Yankees played really good, clean defense. IKF, that play that he made on Mike Trout, Chris, changes the game. That first game. I know you're looking at the score. You probably say, oh, it's 9-1. Listen, before it was 9-1, all right, when that ball was hitting the hole and I seen IKF get that and gun out Trout, I'm like, oh, wow. Okay.
That was a huge play.
It was a huge play. Huge play. So, you don't know. You got runners on the bases and speed on the bases. And so that was a big play. I thought IKF had some really good defensive plays in this series. I think that the fact that I heard that that our former shortstop Velasquez is like tied for first, I believe, in all major league shortstops in defensive run saved.
Defensive run saved, yeah.
With seven already. I was like, you have 7 defensive runs saved. That's a lot. So I was like, okay, well, sheesh.
He's nice, man. I mean, his bat is...
He's really... No, the bat has a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
But
the bat, but, because you got IKF making plays like that and then, getting 3 hits. You know what I mean? Like...
But all he does is singles, Chris. There's no... All right, this is IKF. No walks.
No walks.
Single or ground out. No doubles. No homer. Forget about it. Singles.
No, yeah. He got a double. He got a couple doubles.
I know he had one, Chris. But I'm talking about, like, me and Jake were thinking, like, how could he get a homer this year? Fenway Park. It's Fenway Park. Fenway Park, Houston with the Crawford boxes. Those are the time that he's maybe going to get a homer.
Let's go.
So.
Let's go, man. Hopefully.
There's no power, so it's fine. Maybe that's not what he's there for. He's just there to move along the lineup. So Glaber, I thought Glaber had a good series.
Great series.
Glaber looks good. I thought DJ looked better, way better. Love to see.
Look good. This is the game where Torres hit that. He thought it was a home run. So he out the box, he was running, and then he kind of chilled, and then he picked it up again, and that's why he got caught out at third. But
got thrown out, made outs on the base paths twice. Don't like that. But
don't like that at all. Yeah, that had first shit. But 10 home runs.
Yeah.
10 home runs for Glaber.
Good job.
We were worried about his power, and he was like, no, I got it.
10 homers. Glaber already has more homers than what he did all year last year. Chris, he's trending for 30.
Trending for 30.
And
Glaber 30, let's go.
And he's gotten his batting average up now. So he's Glaber, let's go, bro. Like, give me some of this, right? Like that's good. That's good. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So I'm super happy with what we're getting from Glaber. Good shit. Yankees won the first game 9-1. What else happened in that first game? Andujar looks nice in left field. He looks so He looks so
Smooth.
comfortable.
Mad comfortable in left field.
Comfortable is the word. I'm not gonna use smooth.
No, it's because it looks in some places it looks like he's gliding out there,
Yeah.
like it's a catcher. So, but he's comfortable out there. Love to see it. Trevino, he's my starting catcher. I'm sorry, Higgy, but man, yo, it's like Trevino just knows what's up, B.
He got that energy, bro. He got that energy.
Energy. I'm sorry, like he got the energy. A judge said that he saw him, like he came to the stadium and he saw Trevino working on shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I love seeing that. At this point, Yankees are 22-1 when scoring 5 runs or more. At this point, the first game, Yankees win 9-1. Game 2 started with a bang because I saw Carpenter leading off.
The game 2 was the one that got rained out, and then we had to play the next day. But then, the reports, and everybody's a freaking meteorologist. Oh, tomorrow we're not going to get not one game in, and blah, 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 blah. And then you wake up, and the day is like the sunniest day in the most beautiful day that then turns into like a monsoon, and you're like,
it happened fast.
It was
crazy.
Just
started coming down so fast, yeah.
So then that happened, and then I'm like, okay. Do you think that there's something to Gallo? All right. Let's say this here now.
All right.
No, never mind. Forget it. I'll say it later.
You write it down so you don't forget.
I'm gonna forget. Just remind me. Just say Gallo in case I forget. Right. What happened June 1st? Postponed. Then we had a doubleheader.
Yeah, it was postponed June 1st. I saw the lineup and I saw Carpenter leading off. I think
I like Carpenter, Chris.
I think he led off a couple games with St. Louis, but I don't watch the Cardinals, but I like Matt Carpenter, man. He's just, I don't know, man. He's just like, yo, he just fits, B. Like, he just fits. As soon as I saw that Texas released him, I'm like, yo, man, it'll be dope to get Matt Carpenter, man. I used to have him in fantasy. He OD utility. He plays all over the place, lefty bat. He was in the thick of things, and he has a ring. He won with Pujols, and Yachty. So when I saw that shit, and they brought him in real quick, to the point that now he's leading off for the Yankees.
It never hurts to have people with hardware on the team.
Never hurts, especially with a great mustache. Luigi, man, versus Shohei, first game.
He has the swing made for you. You know how Ibanez had that swing, Chris?
Yeah. Oh, Ibanez.
Where when the bat got hot, it just flew over the right. I can so see Matt Carpenter's swing doing that. And they gave him a legit number, so he's here. They gave him number. You don't just give up number 24.
No, you don't just give up.
That's Tino. That's Cano. That's freaking Gary. Like, you just don't give out those numbers to just anybody. So I think he's here.
Yeah, I think he's here. He's 36. He's still got maybe a couple years left. I would love to see him bring him back after the season. But
no. Just this season. Let's just talk about this season. I don't know about anything
else. He's a good player. Well, listen, whatever. Carpenter, Shohei. What a showdown, man. You kind of knew that the tone was being set. 11 pitches.
Ohtani's box office, Chris. I was in the stadium for this game. I went into it because I was doing baseball today with Chris Rose, right? I was doing baseball today with Chris Rose, and I said, you know what? It was 12:30. We finished up. I said, you know what? Let's go. I think I'm going to go to the game. I don't got nothing to do till about 4 o'clock, so let me just go ahead and just vlog and go to the game. The vlog is out, by the way, guys, so you guys can go check it out. It's on YouTube.
The vlog is out. The vlog is out.
So I went over there, got the tickets for the low, got in the stadium for $10 because nobody wanted to go or planned to go to this game. However, I get in the stadium, there's a lot of Angels fans. There's a lot of Japanese fans. And I love that. I love seeing diversity in the stadium. It just reminded me of Matsui. You remember when you go to Matsui, and there was it was always packed, bro, and just a whole bunch of different people. I like seeing diversity. That's just me.
The Godzilla in the
There was a
stands.
guy that had season tickets in right field. That every time in the bleachers, I believe, in the old stadium, every time that he would come up to bat, he would lift up this Godzilla kind of like picture that he made. This animated Godzilla throwing out fire, and Matsui would homer almost every time. It feels like
Tanaka too. He had that star power too.
yeah,
man.
Tanaka did to a lesser extent.
But he's incredible over there.
Yes. But I love seeing like just different stuff, different kind of people in the stadium, just interacting with each other, whether it's rooting for the same team or I just love seeing diversity. That's just me. I low-key love Queens, Chris, because it has I low-key love Queens because it is literally like a melting pot for just everybody, which is awesome.
Everybody's in
there. Oh yeah, Ichiro Virgo Smith also has that kind of star power too. You're right.
Oh yeah, Ichiro for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, Otani's box office, man, and then he got rocked, and it felt like people were hurt. Like they were just like, damn, like again, like
Michael K was talking about like, it has to be some type of anxiety now, like because like men on base. He's like, damn, I can't get these guys out. But yeah, man, that's just what it is, man. But
Carpenter, it is what it is.
He got the offense started with that 11 pitch at bat. That's when you kind of knew, like, that shit is a dub for this guy, for sure.
So he would give up. Otani on his start would give up in 3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, a walk, only 2 strikeouts. Madden's mad because his pitcher
gave up 3 homers.
Gave up 3 homers. Judge hit one on a line that I'm like, bam,
bro. That's the sound of the bat. How did it sound in the stadium?
Yo, it was so loud. It was so loud. Judge is different. The small crowd there was like MVP. Let's go.
That's different, B.
Different.
Torres, he continues to mash. DJ, of course. Rizzo had a big play that saved the lead. And Cortez is gonna start the All-Star game. Well, there's a chance he could start the All-Star game.
That's crazy, Chris. He's gonna start the All-Star game.
Bro, he's just too good. He's so good.
I mean, believe it or not, have you seen Martin Perez's numbers?
Martin Perez is nasty. Red Sox are tight.
I have a theory. I think both of them in this offseason got together and like did stuff. Like just like pitching shit.
Yeah.
How? Bro, what is going on?
If you think Cortez's ERA is crazy, look at Martin Perez.
Like they both are having crazy years, and Perez is like wasting his talents in Texas, bro. Like
he's probably gonna get traded, B. Like Texas is gonna trade. Well, I mean, no, actually no, because they made a huge moves.
Texas
to bring in Semien and Seager.
Texas sucks, man. All right, Perez has a 1.42 ERA.
That's crazy. And Cortez, I think he has a 1.50.
1.50.
1.50. Yeah, it's gonna come down later. Marwin, the Eminem boys, Marwin and Miggy, man, they made themselves heard. They made some big some big plays here. So Miggy with the sac fly. Marwin with the RBI double as well. The defense again was great.
I love add-on runs.
I love add-on runs.
Add-on runs are the best. When you have a lead and then they just keep tacking on so that the RBI single later on in the game doesn't mean shit. So it's like, let's go. I love that. Love that.
Love it.
Sack fly's underrated though, so it's good.
No, absolutely. I want to correct myself. I said Hicks had like multiple hits in the first. I think I said that, but nah, the hits came in this game. He had 3 hits in this game.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I mean, Glaber's
3
so
for
hot
4.
right
Good
now.
job.
Yeah, 3 for 4, and he also had a nice play too, defensive play. Glaber's so hot that even a dragonfly tried to get close. You know what I mean? Like he, he, he was trying to get away. So that's
Yeah.
it was just crazy, man.
That's good.
Different things happening in this game, B. And
And then
Cortez, man.
yeah.
Cortez.
It's a good job from Cortez. But the last game was like the treat to me. It felt like it was like the last game had like a playoff feel to it. The crowd was great. The weather was great. Everything cleared up. I'm so glad that we played these games, man. Got them out of the way because, Chris, the alternative in the schedule would have been horrible. Wow. Great job. Yankees won 2-1, but the real story was Tyone. 8 innings pitch, was going through it just perfect. Perfect. Had 7 2/3? No. Wait. When was it that he gave up his first hit? The first hit that he gave up to who was it? To Walsh.
He gave her the first. It was a double to Walsh. And it happened in the begining. Like,
It wasn't. I think it was a single. Oh no, they did count it as a double.
Yeah, they counted. I thought it was a single because it looked like, he went to second because of the it looked like they were lackadaisical towards to the ball, similar to Trout. Trout was a little lackadaisical too.
No, I don't think that they were lackadaisical. I thought IKF gave it his all to try to get that.
Oh no! I'm talking about not the when IKF just missed it. I'm talking about like when they were coming. But I think it was the same thing with Trout. They didn't think.
The outfielders.
Yeah,
to charge the ball. Okay,
they didn't think that they were gonna take second, but the hustle. But but yeah, he lost it. He was perfect, man. The crowd, it was electric.
It was loud. It was dope. Yankees got 8 innings out of Tyone, who's 6-1, Chris, 2.30. Had that 1 earned run that came in, just on that little Kurt Suzuki. Like, I don't know where Kurt Suzuki, of all people. But he gave up 2 hits.
I was like, come on, you're not gonna. And yeah, he did.
Right.
Of course, it's Kurt Suzuki.
He gave up those 2 hits, had 5 Ks. He was nasty. I felt like once the 7th, like 2 outs in the 7th inning, the crowd was like kind of in the 2 outs in the 6th inning. Mm-hmm. The crowd was getting kind of like hype, right? And mad people were coming in, like they were just buying tickets to come in. And shit was ratcheting it up. 7, when he got, through 7, and it was like, yeah, let's go. Hype. IKF had an awesome play up the middle that saved it temporarily, and it was like, oh shit, let's go. He got that on Ohtani, and
yeah, that was in the 7th.
Yes, and it was just like, oh shit, okay, I think we might have something cooking here. Andujar making slick plays and left, and let's go.
I saw somebody say the IKF play, like, is that the play?
I think there's always a play.
In the perfect, I was like, is that the play?
There's always a play, but it was for not.
No, it was the one in the 8th. That was the play.
I think it would have been better, or I think it would have happened if the Yankees got some freaking runs. They left 10 runners on base in this game. Mm-hmm. They went 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. It was so annoying. It's like the strategy for the Angels was get 2 on, get them out. Get 2 on, get them out. Get 2 on and get them out. Get them out.
Bro, that was annoying because at one point, I think it was Hicks, Gallo, and Higgy that came up with men on first and second, no outs. And then the other time through, it was Judge, Torres, and Miggy that came up, and nothing happened either. So it's like, damn, we're just missing opportunities. And Tyone just going off.
Chris,
Tyone,
awesome job out of Tyone. Bottom of the 8th inning. Tyone, perfect game is gone. The game is in the balance. Yankees are losing 1-0. It is bases loaded because Hicks worked the walk. Joey Gallo coming up to the plate. We have runners on base.
Gallo.
Listen, IKF gets on. Right? Hicks works a walk. Gallo. It's 1 out. I'm not thinking he's gonna hit into a double play. I said this is a spot where he needs to make contact here. Put the ball in the air. Maybe a sack flies underrated. Tie the game. Do something productive. Do it. This motherfucker strikes out, bro. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro, of the no contact, bro. I'm off of Gallo, B. I put out the tweet that said, I think Gallo in pinstripes is not going to work. I hope I'm wrong, but it's not going to work. He doesn't put the bat on the ball, Chris. I'm like, what is his contact rate? He doesn't. And then I don't want to hear somebody telling me, yeah, but when he actually barrels it. Bro, when was the last Gallo barrel? Give me a break, bro. Like, I'm so good on him, bro. 177 batting average, 570 OPS, 570. Bro, I'm done, bro. He came up again. I'm like, if he hits a grand slam, he's a Yankee for life. If he strikes out, he needs to be traded tonight. Because, my God, that was bad. He has 6 men left on base by himself with 3 Ks. Fuck. And then I was gonna say, Chris, because the other night, I felt like he had a good night. Had 2 hits. It was good. I was happy about that. And I was gonna say, you know what? They asked him, how do you feel about playing right field? He's like, oh man, it was good. It was good. Like in a creepy way though. It was strange. But he was like, it was good. It was good. Like, so I was gonna say, you know what? Maybe he hates left field. He's not comfortable out there. He's one of the worst defensive left fielders in baseball. Statistically, look it up. He won a Gold Glove at right. Is this a Glaber situation where he can't hit because he's a shortstop? He's not a shortstop. He has no confidence. He's taking it with him to the plate. And maybe, hey, we move Glaber over to second. Now we get Glaber back. Glaber's back, baby. Is that Gallo? No. I'm out. I
do like.
He feels at home. He said he's a right field, feels like home.
Yeah, he is a right fielder, but I do like that he worked the count full.
How about if you don't want to play Judge in center field a lot, how about you play Gallo in center field, who used to play center field a lot?
Like
you could do that too.
Yeah, you could do that. But Gallo, it's the leash is getting shorter for Mans. But he struck out.
Yeah, and then they got Rizzo was there.
And then Rizzo just pinch hit. And one of the things that
I thought he was gonna fuck up too.
Well, this is why. And so the first pitch is a ball. The second pitch, it's outside, but they called it a strike. Right? So then the pitcher, the third pitch, was on the same spot. Rizzo swung at it again because if I don't swing at it, it's gonna be a strike anyway.
Right.
1-2. It should have been 2-0 or whatever. But you got 2 strikes, 1 ball, and then that's when he got. But that shit could have gone to shit right there. But Rizzo still with it.
The stadium was popping, bro. Oh my God.
Rizzo gave it back to right where they threw it at, up the middle. Rizzo was hype. Andujar was hype. You know what I mean? The dugout was hype. The stadium was freaking electric.
Stadium was fucking bumping, boy. That shit was awesome. I love the energy. That's the shit that I love. It had a playoff feel to the game. It felt like, low scoring game, anything could happen, and then you get down, there's the disappointment of losing the perfect game, and then of losing the lead, and then it's like, oh shit, what's going on? Everybody's standing up and clapping and let's do this. And it just felt like, when that base hit went up the middle and the 2 runs scored, it just felt like, yes. And then, what happens with Clay Holmes happens with Clay Holmes. I don't know what happened. The 2 hit, I don't know what happened. The 2 walks. Weird stuff. But anyway.
Maybe because he hasn't pitched in a minute.
Yeah,
he was throwing 100.
Yeah, he was. He was throwing guys.
100-mile-per-hour sinkers, B. That's crazy.
Yankees won the game 2-1. What an awesome job. Nailed the save. Stadium erupts. New York. Playing out there. Awesome job. Let's go. Great job. How sweet it is. The Angels got swept. Great job. Chris, it's time for the PinstripeStrong Performer of the Series. He's wearing his pinstripes all series long. All series long for PinstripeStrong.
Who you got?
I think one guy to give it to here. Fuck, man. There's a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices here. I'm in between 2. One is a position player. One is a pitcher.
Today was Lou Gehrig Day.
Yes. Lou Gehrig. I'm seeing that on the TV right now. Lou Gehrig, ALS.
Yes.
They were doing that in the stadium today as well. That is a disease in which it has no cure. So there's still...
Show your support.
Yes. So
who you got?
Man, I was gonna go with
hurry up.
All right, now fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with Nestor Cortez Jr.
Ow.
Okay. I was gonna go offense, but I've been going offense for a little bit. I'm gonna go with Nestor Cortez Jr. for him to face this lineup. And it's the first game of the doubleheader. You're going up against Ohtani. The story is about Ohtani, and you have people in there. They have all these home runs, and you shut them down. He could have pitched more, Chris, but they got to limit his innings because one thing you got to kind of think about now, he's never pitched over 200 innings in his life. So, and he's well on track for that because he's so efficient. So I'm definitely going to go with Nestor Cortez,
I like that choice. And I'm going to go with the gentleman that pitched the nightcap.
That's fine.
Of the doubleheader.
That's fine.
Jameson Taillon. And the only reason I didn't take a shot because I don't have Jameson, but you deserve that for sure because
absolutely.
You went through that same lineup and you were perfect.
Absolutely.
I didn't think it was going to be I figured you was going to be just as good as Cortez. I didn't think you was going to do better. You know what I mean? Like,
crazy. They're challenging each other, Chris. The starters are challenging each other. That's awesome.
I love that. And it's funny because we talked about how, how Sevy and Cole were going to have that, I'm the ace. And, that type of competition. But all 5 of them? That's insane. Taillon, 8 innings, 5 Ks. Your ERA is 2.30. You're 6-1 right now. Like, what? Monty is looking for his first win. You got 6?
That's crazy.
He found it. Well, he got his first win already. But Taillon, you are my PinstripeStrong performer. That's awesome. Keep it going. And it's dope to see Cole, Taillon, and Holmes, former teammates with the Pirates. Getting it done with us. So that's dope.
Facts.
Now it's time for trash. I go first.
Yes. You said how about what?
No, I said I go first.
Yeah. So it's time for your trash.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
Tribino have 5 hits?
Yeah, I know. He hit 625. That's the guy I was thinking about.
Trevino.
It's crazy.
Bro, that's insane. I'm gonna give it a Donaldson. No, I'm just kidding. Who I'm gonna give it to? Where's this guy? Let me see what you got here. You know what? Gallo. It's crazy because you batted 300. But you struck out with the bases loaded when we needed you most.
Damn, you giving it to Gallo?
I'm gonna give it a Gallo, B. It's scarce out here. It's scarce. But yeah, Gallo. Like you struck out in a big moment, in a big time. So yeah, you trash right now, my guy. But hey, listen, if the 3 hits that you got, if the my bad, hold on. If the 3 hits that you got in this series is indicative of anything to come. Let's see. You are a streaky man. But yeah, in the series, he had he batted 300, .418 or OBP, slugging was 0.4, and the OPS 0.817. I mean, it's whatever.
Isn't the ironic thing that that Rizzo hit 222. He didn't hit too well, but he got the game-winning hit. And Gallo, who did kind of well in the series, batted 300, but struck out in a big moment and many big moments. He gets you trash. That's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yo. Baseball doesn't make sense, man.
It doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to David McKay, because we got a big lead and you come in, you walking people. Now people didn't score and the game didn't, you know.
ODB. That's OD, bro. You went to the depths.
Chris, what you want me to do? Who you want me to give it to?
What?
I can't get who. Like, there's literally nobody else I can give it to.
Yo, give it a Higgy. Yo, Higgy hasn't done shit this
Bro,
year,
remember the rules, Chris. We don't give it to the catchers.
I got it.
We don't give it to the cat. We can't give it to the catchers.
We don't give it to the Higgies.
Yeah, we don't give it to the catchers. We only
even Judge batted 200.
Yeah, but he had a big homer, and they weren't pitching to Judge. You know, he walked 3 times,
and he robbed the homer too. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm not doing that. But yeah, David McKay, bro, like, let's not do that, bro. Like, that shit's whack, bro. What are you doing? Walking people, making the game kind of like Mike Trout is around the corner. Don't do that again.
David McKay. Okay. That's so David.
All right. Pick the click. It's the pick the click. Pick the click. It's the pick the click.
Controversial. And this is why baseball doesn't make sense.
Is it really controversial?
It is.
Who you picked? You picked?
Because I got DJ. So we picked 2 guys that we felt like, yo, I need to pick it up. So I got DJ. Batted 273. Had a homer. 3 RBIs.
3 hits.
3 RBIs.
2 walks.
Rizzo.
Right. Who
2 hits.
Listen.
2 hits. 3 RBIs as well. Right. 2 today.
Right.
Big RBIs.
Right. Listen, no, time out. Let me
listen, man. Y'all got at me because DJ hit a grand slam, and I you know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
Who got the better numbers?
I feel you what you're saying. However,
who got the better numbers though?
He won a game.
But when DJ hit the grand slam to win the game, y'all clown me, yo.
Yeah, but you still gave it to him.
Exactly, because that's my guy.
And that was for PinstripeStrong performer. That's different than Pick the Click.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Pick the Click, DJ Click.
I'm gonna go with DJ clicking. I think DJ clicked. No, seriously, because he was on base. It's not even just he had 3 hits. He had 2 walks. He was on base 5 times as my leadoff hitter. So I'm going to go with DJ, and he had a homer. We asked for him to get going, and he got going. He clicked. He did the literal definition of pick to click. So he clicked. So DJ LeMahieu, pick to click. He won. Rizzo didn't do enough, even though he didn't play the full third game. But whatever. Pick to click.
Oh.
And he didn't walk. He didn't walk.
Yeah, he didn't walk. No walks.
Did not walk. And he was swinging at a couple of weird things. Like,
he swung at that high fastball. I was wow. He got 2 strikeouts.
Who you got, Chris, for pick to click for the Detroit series?
Wow, I was not expecting that. Thank you for being a good sport.
I'll be a good sport.
Awesome. Pick to click for the Detroit series. Detroit.
What?
Detroit babies. I'm gonna go Judge. It's been a minute since I picked Judge.
He hasn't been in a slide, but what's going on with Judge is that they're not pitching to him. With no Giancarlo, there's no reason to pitch to Judge. So they're
but now I think they should put Torres batting third. I think they should put Torres batting third. You could either do DJ or Matt Carpenter leading off again. I like Matt Carpenter leading off, but I like DJ slightly better.
I like DJ better.
Like
100%.
Right. That's what I'm saying. DJ, Judge, Torres, and then I guess you figure out. Okay, it's Rizzo batting fourth, clean up, and then you put Carpenter batting fifth. I think that's a good 5 right there. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Judge. I feel like he's gonna have a big series coming up. Who you got, Joe?
I don't know. I'm feeling like I feel like I'm watching like Angels in the Outfield, and you know how he's like flapping his wings and shit, and he's like, "Hey, this guy's kind of hot." It's like him. He's been freaking ass for the last. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with this outfielder. We've been giving him shit, and you know what? Out on him. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it to Aaron Hicks, and I'll give it to Aaron Hicks, my pick to click. I think he'll click in this series. I do remember when Aaron Hicks was Aaron Hicks, man. If you remember, he hit like 2 inside the park home runs against these guys.
Yep.
If you remember. Let's get that Hicks back. Hicks.
Yeah, Hicks, man.
Hicks, click, please. For your sake and ours.
For sure, man.
That's it.
We got Swag Champ.
Who you go for Swag Champ?
You know what? I saw this sweater right here. The Castro, yo. It's a nice funky sweater. Snoopy. You know what I mean? You my Swag Champ.
Okay.
Yeah, you my Swag Champ. I like that shirt. I wouldn't wear it myself. He knows how to rock it.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Any final words? Any last words of the series, the upcoming series? What's to look out for?
No, that's it. Just stay healthy, get back Giancarlo and some of these other guys, and let's figure it out, man. I want the Yankees to stay hot.
One thing I want to shout out to Wandy, man. Like, he came, he was pitching.
Yes.
The rain delay, then came back and got the last 3 outs, man. So we love that.
Good job. Awesome job. By the way, Elizabeth says, I would have saved Hicks for the Twin Series, but okay. All right. Oh, jeez. All right. Good job. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the mods. Everybody that was hanging out on YouTube, gang. You guys are awesome. We're going to be streaming on YouTube, streaming the podcast on YouTube. If you guys want to follow for the games that I do watch, the watch-alongs and stuff like that, join us on twitch.tv/JoezMcfly. And make sure you guys click a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You hear that? That's wins. It's your 21 games over 500 New York Yankees. But like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees!